Oh, hello YouTube. Okay, I just finished watching the video White Men See Black Women as a Sex Object. First, let me apologize if you hear a lot of noise in the background because we're babysitting today and a 3-year-old makes a lot of noise. That being said, let's get to the points. This is really the first time I ever thought of myself or as black women, in particular as sex objects. Women in general are thought of as sex objects, so to you, to the person who I'm responding to this video, I think it's kind of silly that you want to say black women are only sex objects. I wrote down points because I forget quickly, so I wrote down points while I was watching the video. All black women are not loud and ignorant, in my opinion. It's just a stereotype and a label that we as black women have allowed to come on ourselves. I'll act a fool. I'm sure um, I'm sure Michelle Obama will act a fool, but there's a difference between acting a fool just because, and I'm sure that there are times when you can't contain it. White people act a fool, Asian, Latino people act a fool, people from different parts of the world act a fool. Um, so I don't think it's limited to just black culture. You know, I don't I'm trying out to learn to contain my anger, but there are a lot of black women that don't pop off at the neck and snap and wave a weave or whatever. So that's number one. And then he was saying that, we have it going on with body size and image and type and whatever. And that's why guys, they want to be with a black woman because we have the best bodies or, we got it going on. Well, I'm sorry, but not every black person has a booty. I don't have a booty. I have booby. I don't have booty. And every culture, every race, every nationality, every background, everybody has a different standard of beauty. You go to some parts of the world, stretched lips are beautiful, stretched ears are beautiful, long necks are beautiful. You go to some parts of the world, being really thin is beautiful. In the black culture, and I am not African American, I'm black. I'm from the Caribbean, but if you go to Europe, if you go to Asia, if you go to America, if you come to the Caribbean, black people, at least from what I know, are proud of their curves. And so, that's not to say that white women are not trying to be like black people and not trying to get curves and stuff, but to say that's one of the reasons why, like the only reason, is kind of silly to me. Yes, I think a lot of people, men, do like the curvaceousness of a black woman, but you got a lot of Latina women, Hispanic women that have just as much bungie, aka booty. That's a down home word, bungie. Um, and they have it and they flaunt it. So I just let me see what's my point. Um, yeah, but like a person like me, I don't have booty, and I have gotten responses from guys of different races. So I don't think it's just because we have it going on with the shape. You have a lot of white women that have it going on with the shape, and their men love that. Some men love the breast, some men love it all, some men only love booty, some men love long hair, some men only like short hair. And like even with the hair, natural hair, yes, it's different, but some men don't care about that. Some, people in general are curious about it. So whatever. I think a lot of what you were saying, or what this video was saying, was from a physical point of view. Yes, you're gonna be curious about what you don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a big ol' well, his light skin looks so nice against my dark skin, and um, back and forth. Um, yes, see, that's the baby. But yeah, you're gonna be, that, even like with this myth of the big penis thing, it's not all the time. So there's gonna be a lot of myths and stereotypes and labels, but we have to realize that it's not all true, and we have to define each person for what they are and not for what the myth says they're supposed to be. Like I said, I don't have a big butt, and I guess that almost forces a guy to get to know me instead of my behind, because I don't have one. I think if people only focus on a physical instead of a mental and a spiritual, you'll only get a physical. So you'll only get a guy looking you behind or telling you he wants to eat you, or he wants to suck you up all night. Suck you up all night. Um, but I want a mental. So if that's all a guy is after me for, and you can tell, I mean, most of the time, 90% of the time, you can tell if a guy is only after me for the physical parts of me, then I won't even waste time. So to say that black women are only a sex object, I think is kind of wrong, because women in general are sex objects, and even men are sex objects. Like with the big penis thing, that's creating them to be a sex object. But if we break into the person for who they are, then we're almost forcing ourselves to know the person, know the truth, and know the reality. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Skin isn't what is important. Like this just protects and encloses what's in here. And if I only want someone to be interested in this, then I'm only gonna be given this. I'm not gonna be given this. And that's what I think. It might be a little naive. I don't know. But that's what it is.